Yo, hey guys, Jacques Slade here. And this week, so if you have an extra $450, then you can get something really premium, really well crafted for your feet. But also, if you have $135, you can get something really well crafted and really premium for your feet. So it's a good mix this week. Anyway, let's get into it. So, luxury brand Thom Browne. They're going to be dipping their feet into the sneaker world with a collaboration with Asics with their popular Gel Cayano 14 silhouette. It's dropping in 3 straightforward colorways: gray, white, and black, in premium suede and mesh. It fits the vibe of the brand. Also fitting the vibe of the brand is the $450 price tag, which I was talking about, and that's each pair. Pre-orders for these sneakers are available now, and their shipping for them begins on the 2nd. So you can get the Thom Browne Asics Gel Cayano 14 in gray on Monday, March 2nd for $450. And you see how they kind of pair it here with a Thom Browne suit, and then you have like the little football down there as well. You can also get them in black, which is this colorway. You see it pops a little bit there with the socks. And it's a really cool look. You can get them in white as well, $450. So if you're into the Thom Browne style of things, this is your way to kind of enter that sneaker world. It's a very interesting look for the brand. And I love that they have like the Thom Browne like logo there going up the middle of the shoes. So it's a cool look. If you're into the Gel Cayano 14, then this is kind of a way to get that upscale look for your sneakers. Anyway, moving on to LeBron James. He has the Good Intentions dropping on Tuesday, March 3rd for $210. This is the latest colorway of the Nike LeBron 23, and it's supposed to be some sort of justification for LeBron's decision to leave Cleveland for the first time to play for the Miami Heat. It's not an apology, but it's also not really that good of a justification unless you consider making a pink and gold colorway that's alluding to how cool South Beach was. I don't know. This just doesn't seem to make sense when it comes to what it's supposed to be. But it's a cool colorway. Next up, Young Thug's Spider label gets a chance to transform the Adidas superstar into something fitting for their image with a patent leather upper, embossed spider imagery, a revised positioning for the 3 stripes, and a puffy tongue. It's definitely an interesting look. I kind of dig it. You can get it in black on Tuesday, March 3rd for $150, and you can also get it in red. But I'm not opposed to the patent leather. The spider accents, I guess you could, it's kind of like a reptile sort of print, I guess you could do if you ended up getting reptile with the patent leather. It's an interesting take on the shoe, nonetheless, but, shout out to Young Thug. Next up, the Adidas Climate Cool Laced. You can get these in gray on Tuesday, March 3rd for $150, but you can also get them in white and silver on the same day as well. And that doesn't really look like white. That's almost like off-white, like a tan and silver almost. Oh, off-white. I'm sorry. It's technically off-white and silver. And those, again, Tuesday, March 3rd for $150. Next up, New Balance has the Gator Run Starburst. This is going to be on Wednesday, March 4th for $130. Definitely going with that low profile, almost like a soccer looking shoe. Nike Air Max Day is almost here, and we're getting a treat in the form of not just the Nike Air Max 95 neon returning in the big bubble form, but we're also getting a handful of classic Air Maxes borrowing the neon color blocking. So you have the Air Max 90, that's going to be on Thursday, March 5th for $135. You have the TL 2.5, you're going to get that for $190 on Tuesday. Then we have the OG Air Max 95 in neon. That's going to be $190 on Thursday. And then for the kiddos, they get a little something as well, and their 95 is going to cost them $145. For the Air Max D&8 fans, you have a Nike Day colorway dropping on Thursday, March 5th for $220. Not my favorite colorway of the D&8, but I'm also not a big fan of the D&8 either, so I'm a little biased here. I'll admit that. For the women, we have the Nike Air Max 95 Dawn of Light on Thursday for March 5th for $200. Now, I am more in line with this one. Obviously, this is a women's colorway, but that colorway is beautiful. Absolutely love that. Ja continues to crush it when it comes to Nike basketball, and you have this Murray State colorway dropping on Thursday for March 5th for $125. For the ladies, we have the Jordan Air Series 2. This is the anthracite colorway, and that's dropping on Thursday, March 5th, and those are going to cost you $120. Keeping up with the lighter color theme, we have the Jordan Luka 5 Lakers. This is dropping on Thursday for March 5th for $140. So it's very Lakers with the purple, but then you get the little bit of yellow or the gold at the bottom, and you get the gold on the Jumpman swoosh. So it's there. It's just not super present. You can almost get away with wearing these and people not knowing that it's a Laker colorway. Either way, it's still a good shoe. The Jordan Luka 5 is one of the best out there, especially at that price point at $140. New Balance, they have a brand new silhouette coming in the way, and it's called the Ellipse V1. So New Balance is pretty much positioning this as a casual pair that you can rock casually as well, with the bouncy fresh foam X and engineered mesh and a fresh new new design. We could be looking at the casual sneakerhead summer pair like the Vomeros were last year. So you can get these in Afterglow for $145, dropping on Thursday, March 5th. But there are a ton of colorways dropping for this shoe. So you can get it in Tangerine Heat, which is a little tangerine and black. You can also get it in Faded Black, which is almost black and white, basically, with a little bit of fade there in the middle. You can get them in Deep End, which is this like greenish yellow colorway, almost like a Seattle, it feels kind of Seattle-ish, I guess, or yeah, like a little bit of like a Seattle colorway when the Supersonics were there. You have this black colorway that's dropping on Thursday as well, and then you can get them in white if you just want some like pretty plain, and then the electric indigo, which is a little bit of purple mixed in with the colorway as well. Now, for you One Piece fans, you can look forward to their next collaboration with Crocs that celebrates their most iconic characters, Luffy, Tony, Chopper, and the Thousand Sunny Ship. I wonder if this is to celebrate the end of season 1, which apparently has over 1,100 episodes. No, don't ask me any more questions about the show. I'm just reading what it says on the prompter because I really don't know much about this show. So you have the One Piece Crocs Classic Clog and Luffy. This is going to be on Thursday, March 5th, and you're going to get those for $70. You can also get them in the Tony Chopper colorway. Those are going to be $70. And then the Thousand Sunny, those are going to be on the 5th for, of course, $80 there. All right. Will Chavara has Adidas Superstar Rose dropping on Friday the 6th, and those are going to cost you $160. And you can see they have that rose there on the tongue, which looks really, really great. And I love that the black is kind of muted on these. Very cool execution. For you Jordan fans, we have the Air Jordan 4 Lakers dropping on Saturday, March 7th for $220. So these were dropped in limited quantities during NBA All-Star Weekend here in LA, and now the rest of the world gets to enjoy Jordan Brand's homage to the 17-time world champion and one-time NBA Cup champion Los Angeles Lakers. It's a new colorway that matches up nicely to the team's statement and city edition jerseys, and it's coming with the old school packaging that features Michael Jordan's face and maybe most shockingly Nike Air on the back. It's really interesting that they've kind of gotten away on limiting that to just OG colorways, and any colorway can get them. Like, am I opposed to it? Maybe I am. I'm a little opposed to it. I think it should stay on the OGs and the rest of them get the Jumpman, even though it is because of my beloved Lakers. Anyway, moving on. We have the women's Air Jordan 1 High Clips. This will be on Saturday, March 7th for $185. That inlay with that texture material looks really great on these. I really love the way they did that texture. Again, those are going to cost you $185. We have the Nike Air Griffey Max 2 in Varsity Royal on Friday, March 6th for $180. I've heard mixed reviews about these. Some people are excited that they're coming back, while others are not as excited that they're coming back. I guess it kind of really depends on how deep your baseball roots go and how long you've been in this sneaker game. It's a cool sneaker and the colorway is always iconic. I'm just not sure that this sneaker is going to hit right now, but we'll just have to see. For Adidas fans, Clot is back with a Superstar in coffee and orange. This is going to be on Saturday, March 7th for $200. Just premium all the way. There's really no other way to describe that shoe. And then for you AE fans, the Anthony Edwards 2 is dropping in the Georgia Bulldog colorway on Saturday, March 7th. Those are going to be $130. But then you can also get the shoe in the multicolor colorway on Saturday, March 7th as well for $130. Anyway, good week. As I was saying, you can get something really nice at $130, or you can spend $450 and everything in between. There's quality everywhere this week when it comes to releases. Anyway, I'm Jacques Slade. Let me know if there's something that I missed. Put it down in the comments below. That way the people that also check out this video, that they don't miss what you found and I didn't see as well, if that makes sense. Yeah. All right. I appreciate you guys. Peace.